Imagine starting a premier career where you earn a steady paycheck while learning a highly skilled trade, skipping the massive pile of college debt entirely. If you are in the New England area looking at opportunities within Local 104 or Local 99, these are the specific steps you will need to follow. As an applicant, you generally have 3 primary career tracks to choose from: inside wireman, limited energy technician, and outside lineman. Making it through the entry process for these locals gives you a direct path to a lucrative, debt-free career. Your first step is understanding the Joint Apprenticeship and Training Committee, or JATC. They are the governing body that administers the program and handles all incoming applications. To be a good fit, you need a few baseline prerequisites: a foundational grasp of algebra, strong reading comprehension, and basic mechanical aptitude. The initial process is straightforward. You submit your paperwork directly to the JATC, and they review it to ensure you meet the qualifications for the testing phase. Once the committee approves your initial application, your spot is locked in for the official examination. Filing the paperwork gets you in the door, but passing the aptitude test is the actual barrier to entry you have to clear. You can expect the entire aptitude test to take about 2.5 hours, split into 2 distinct parts. This shows the complex equations you'll face. You have 46 minutes to answer 33 questions covering algebra, functions, and fractions. You'll also face mechanical theory questions, like how to balance a hoisted load or how pulleys distribute physical stress. After a short break, you move to the reading portion. Here, the constraints shift slightly to 36 questions that must be answered within 51 minutes. This section measures your ability to obtain specific information from lengthy written passages, comprehend it quickly, and accurately answer questions about the text. Success on this exam requires rapid mathematical computation on one end and high-speed reading comprehension on the other, all under intense time pressure. The test is scored on a scale from 1 to 9. To be considered for an interview, you must achieve an absolute minimum qualifying score of 4. It is completely normal to feel stressed about hitting that mark, but knowing the strict administrative rules for test day will prevent you from making unforced errors before you even pick up a pencil. The absolute most critical rule is bringing a valid photo ID. Your ID will be checked at the door, and without it, there are 0 exceptions. You will be denied entry. You must arrive 15 minutes before the scheduled start time. Late entries are completely barred and recorded as an automatic no-show. When you sit down to test, calculators are completely banned. The proctors will provide all the pencils and scrap paper you need for computation. If you score below a 4, the penalty is a mandatory 6-month waiting period before you can retake the test. If you try to test early at any JATC in the country, your score is instantly voided. Showing up prepared, bringing your ID, and following strict instructions is the first real-world test of your reliability on a job site. If you secure that passing score of 4 or higher, your application moves forward to the examining board for a formal interview. Once accepted, your life takes on a dual structure. You will balance committee-directed classroom learning with paid on-the-job training. This document shows the specific admission fees based on your chosen track. For example, the upfront commitment for an apprentice lineman is $50. Alongside paying monthly union dues, you earn real, scaling wages while you log hours working on live job sites. You start as an entry-level apprentice, and as you complete your hours, you move step by step toward becoming a fully certified, top-earning journeyman. Preparing for the entrance exam and paying the initial fees are the necessary requirements for a career that pays a journeyman's wage for life. The aptitude test is the single biggest hurdle standing between you and your examining board interview. The math constraints are tight, but with targeted preparation, you can master the material and hit that qualifying score. We recommend using electriciantutor.com to access specific practice worksheets and step-by-step learning videos. Click the link in the description to start studying right now and take the final step towards securing your future in the IBEW.